Hello everyone, today we are reading Chapter 5, Chapter 6, and Chapter 7. Okay? So, Chapter 5. Jamie and Zane woke up to the light speaking. You two have been well, Jamie. You have started to learn, Zane. You too. Zane started murmuring. Jamie could not understand what he was saying. She then asked, what are we meant to be learning? The light said, "Light, you two are learning kindness, of course," Zane spoke up. "All this about kindness? I did nothing. Yes, I may have been a lonely person and chose to be that way, but that's not a thing that deserves this." Jamie stepped in as well. Zane is right. On his part, yes. I did a few not great things for power in school, but I don't think Zane deserves that. Though I spoke again. Zane, you're right. But Jamie is the problem we were having that Zane sadly got roped into. The two woke up. Jamie's alarm went off, jolting Jamie up. Jamie spoke quietly to herself. Seriously, it's 7 already. Jamie started to get out of bed, the shirt from the previous day looking like it was worn for a week. Zane woke up to Jamie's mom calling him down for breakfast. "Jamie, Brecky, come down." Zane put on a fresh set of clothes, a pink shirt and black pants, and headed downstairs. Jamie's mom looked worried as Zane went downstairs, then questioned him. Jamie's mom, "Sweetheart, Jamie, you look like you didn't sleep last night. What happened?" Zane looked like he had not slept all night. Zane spoke quietly. "Mom, it's fine. I just had a rough night because of nightmares." His mom looked worried and spoke calmly as possible. "Oh, I feel so sorry for you, Jamie." Zane was still working on making an excuse for his tired expression and making himself look better in the outfit he was wearing. Jamie had changed into a new set of clothes, and she had started making cereal for breakfast, and was eating it when a phone call from Lucy came through. Lucy talked excitedly. "Zane, how's your morning?" "Mine is very good." Jamie was stuck trying to respond for 10 seconds. Then she finally responded. "I've just woken up and I'm trying to eat breakfast." Lucy was surprised and apologized quickly. "Sorry, I'll let you get back to your breakfast. Bye." Lucy hung up the phone. Jamie was very surprised when Lucy hung up. "Oh, why did she hang up?" Jamie went back to eating, slightly confused about Lucy's actions. Then she turned on a song about the cartoon devil and started singing along to it after she went to read a book alone. Zane had finished eating, then found an old cartoon on a site called An Old Dancing Character. Zane watched it, and as it started to look like it was from the 1930s, but it was not the exact same as all the old animations that Great Grandpa made. Zane asked himself, "Who made that? Who made that? Is that Mom?" Jay's mom ran upstairs to figure out about what Zane was wondering about. "Jamie, what is it about?" Zane said wonderingly. "Mom, is this from the same time as Great Grandpa's time of animation?" Jamie's mom started watching the animation of the dancing person. "Yes, Jamie, it is, so now you don't have to worry anymore." Zane understood to trust his... sorry. To trust Jamie's mother and hugged her tightly. Jamie's mom spoke in surprise. "Jamie, this is a bit much, isn't it?" Zane spoke softly. "No, Mom. Not to me. I love you." Jamie went on to find a new book. Then she saw one called The Story of a Hero and a Dragon. Jamie thought about it and thought about reading it and said, "Why not? It looks cool to me." Zane let go of Jamie's mom and went back to watching the video on his laptop. There was and was curious where it came from, and thought it looked like it came from his reality. He saw the title and saw where it came from. The now disbanded studio that lost to a huge company. His mom started on lunch thinking about how her daughter was acting now. Like that she was more upfront with her answers than she said, "Jamie, you acted different recently. Why is that?" Zane was surprised by the words and spoke very fast. "They just have been trying out this kind of acting for everyone." Jamie's mom believed the lie, and Zane sighed in relief. Jamie's mom spoke kindly and calmly. "Do you know why you chose to act this way, more upfront than before?" Zane was caught in a trap of his own creation and got nervous. "Mom, I just chose to act differently, to be nicer to everyone. Can we drop the subject, please?" His mom was worried by who she thought was her daughter's rudeness. "You never acted this way. You shouldn't yell at your mother. For 11 years. Zane was shocked by the yelling and by Jerry's mom and spoke sadly. "Sorry, my mistake. I'm so sorry." Zane shook slightly as he felt like he set a trap again. He might forget it's right there in front of him. Jamie had just finished the first chapter of the book, not knowing what Zane had done. Zane was eating lunch at this point. Jamie's mom spoke calmly. "I'm sorry for yelling at you." Zane was surprised by this and spoke slightly surprised, shaking his shirt. "You really mean that? Thank you, Mom. That's so nice." Jamie was surprised. "Of course I would apologize to you. You're my kid." Zane realized he blew his cover again and stayed silent. Jason looked outside to the nice town she now lived in. Not a big town like before, but a small village in the countryside. And she spoke to herself, "I like it here. This is amazing. Living in a small town." She walked around town calmly, thinking about what Zane was doing. Zane was struggling with his computer slightly. "Matt, did the internet go down?" Jamie's mom answered, "Yes, Jamie, it did. It will be back up later," Zane grumpily. And Jamie's mom was cleaning the house and was working on it well. As Zane was sulking, waiting for the internet to go back on, Jamie was enjoying her new life as Zane wasn't. Jamie was going to the park, not to get lost once unlike her old life. She got lost a lot. Jamie went to the free concert and saw at the park and saw 3 people on the side playing music. Jamie started cheering with the rest of the crowd. The band was doing well. Jamie was still surprised to see that there were boys that the boys were that there were boys in junior high, but she liked it. The crowd was cheering as the song changed to the next one. They stopped for a second, stayed calm, then it went back to cheering as the next song started. Eventually Jamie went home for sleep that night, but couldn't easily. Zane got to sleep easily that night. When Jamie fell asleep, it was 11 p.m. Okay, that was chapter 5. It's a bit longer than the other chapters, and I think it was really good. And this is when I shrunk the check, so it could be longer chapters. Well, I hope everyone will enjoy the next part, which I will be cutting to right away. Have a good day. Hello everyone, and today we will be reading chapter 6, which is one of the more recent chapters. Chapter 6. Jamie woke up to an alarm going off. To an alarm again. She got dressed and made food. She groaned and said, "This life isn't interesting anymore to me." Zane woke up to Jamie's mom calling him down to eat breakfast. "Jamie, Brekkie, it's getting cold." Zane started to get dressed quickly and ran downstairs, tripping at the bottom of the stairs. Zane shouted when he landed at the bottom, "Ow!" Jamie's mom ran to help and asked, "Are you okay, son?" Zane said, "Yes, I'm fine." Walking to the table for food and to tell Jamie's mom something. "Hey, Mom, I've been having weird dreams lately." Jamie's mom asked her, "What do you mean?" Zane said, "It's been that I'm a boy and it feels weird." Jamie's mom said, "Worried, it might be your brain making abstract feel your body changing. It is at that time of your life." Zane looked back into I'm just doing something. Jamie's memories and saw one of her mom telling her about the changes a girl's body goes through in their teenage years, and it worried Zane. His mom read and talked calmly. "No need to worry, Zane." Calmed down and said, "What am I changing, Mom?" His mom talked calmly. "Because you're becoming an adult woman." Zane cried quietly in his room. Later. Later, Zane cried quietly in his room. Jamie started walking around town alone. She thought that she was better off outside. Jamie was wondering if Zane was doing okay or not, and if Zane could keep the lie up forever. Zane was ready to talk to Jamie's mom again. Zane spoke quietly and calmly. "Mom, I feel alone in life. Is there any reason for that? I know I have you, but life is, but I still feel alone." Jamie's mom answered calmly, "It's just a feeling that people get when they start growing up. I had it too." Zane felt comforted and said slightly happier, Jamie kept walking around the town as a storm was seen in the sky. She had decided to walk home, saying, "Come on, a storm at this time? It's only 8 a.m. Zane started listening to music on the radio in his room. He saw the closet full of clothes and sighed, thinking about how he got dragged into someone else's punishment. Jay's mom checked on Zane, seeing him punching a pillow in rage. Zane was shocked to see Jay's mom standing there watching him. Zane tried to explain, but couldn't speak clearly. "Mom, not what it looks like," Zane finally said. Jay's mom watched and said, "Why are you so mad?" Zane said sadly, "I'm afraid of growing up. Is that normal?" Not so. Zane was worried still, but happier now. James mom asked, "Hey, your birthday's soon. What would you like?" Zane spoke quietly. "I'd like a new board game, please." James mom said, "Okay, Jamie, if that's what you want." Zane was happy at that. Jamie sat in her bedroom and watched the storm out of the window, taking deep breaths. She thought that her life was boring now, so she turned on her music on the phone and relaxed. Zane saw a video on time shifters, or people from the wrong time in a different one. Zane said, "This seems very cool." The video was nice. It had a song playing that was like when Zane had heard in his own home, but those songs were gone now, and Zane had accepted it fully. Zane sat at his desk and saw a back-to-school advertisement and groaned to himself for thinking there was no school in this timeline. Jamie kept listening to the music and looked at different bands she had found. The band from yesterday had posted their music. She turned it on and spoke to herself. This is awesome music. Zane kept watching the videos on his laptop. Jane was calm for a while until someone came to the front door and knocked on it. Jane went and saw Lucy and another girl. Jane said calmly, "Hello, and why are you at my door?" The other girl had pale skin tone and brown hair. She said, "Hi, I'm Jess. I'm new in town." Jamie looked at Lucy as if just asking her for help. Lucy spoke quickly, saying, "Zane is a bit shy around new people." Just looked confused, like she was told two contradicting facts. But you told me that he is a really nice person. Jamie spoke smiling. Jamie finally spoke. I just get nervous around new people. Just started to understand. My brother was like that too. Lucy sighed in relief. Zane went to the store to get the groceries for Jamie's mom. He felt nervous about having to leave the house on his own. The wind wasn't strong. It made long hair he had a problem. Zane groaned after the hair flew into his eye. This is annoying. He finally arrived at the store, happy that there would be no wind in the store. He got the groceries and a new dress with his money. He got home and put the groceries away and put the dress in the closet. He said, "Finally, I'm home and can relax again." Jamie and Jess had a good talk and just asked, "Hey, Zane, you seem less like a boy of our age." I said, "Jamie thinks that's what I just like acting this way." Just believe the story, not questioning further. Lucy says, "How about we go inside?" Just nods in agreement. Jamie lets them inside. Lucy seemed sad that Zane had such a small house. Just seemed to be trying to stay positive. Jamie showed them to her room, and Jamie speaks sadly. "I know it is much, but it's my home." Jamie pulls out Jamie then pulls out a board game. Lucy speaks calmly. "I understand. People struggle in life, but you are a good person. I know it." Jess looks calm and said, "I'm with Lucy. You are a good person, and we believe in you." Jamie feels better and started setting up the board game. Jess looked and saw a book on the bed. Jess asked him, "You like the book? It's for girls, isn't it?" Jamie realized that Jess was right, and Jess was right. I do like it. It's good. I'm sorry if I seem weird for being into girls. It's boy. He's calmly and reassuringly. You're not weird. You're not weird. Just different than other boys. Jerry felt calmer at the words and gave the dice to Jess. Jess speaks. "Oh yeah, I forgot we were going to play the game." She rolls the dice and lands on a tile. And then it's Lucy's turn. Lucy spoke calmly. "Remember, it's not only about winning, Zane." Jess spoke calmly. "Yes, I know." Lucy rolls and passes Jess on the board. James says, "Okay, my turn. Let's do this." Rolls the dice and is behind the others on the board. Jess rolls double and goes to a different area of the board. Lucy also goes to that area, leaving Jamie behind. After the game, Jess won and celebrated with a funny dance. And Lucy and Jamie were laughing at the dance. Zane is eating supper at this point. Jamie said, "Are you too hungry?" They nod. And Jamie goes to make some pasta. Jamie is humming a tune that as she cooks the pasta. Lucy watches, wondering what Jamie is thinking about, other than making food, because Jamie is a bit distracted. Thinking, but still not making the pasta perfectly. Thinking, but is a bit distracted thinking, but is still making the pasta perfectly. As Jamie brings the pasta to the table, they all start eating. Lucy asks Jamie, "What were you thinking about when you are making pasta?" Jamie gets nervous and says, "Nothing much. Why do you ask? Is the pasta bad?" Just speaks. "Lucy was watching you cook and got worried, and she asked you that question to check on you." Lucy nods her head. Jamie understood the nod as a yes to Jess's statement and looked nervous and said, "I've just been having weird dreams recently. And that's why I was thinking about it." After Jess and Lucy leave, Jamie goes to read her book from the night before and enjoys it. Zane had started to watch videos on his computer and enjoys doing so. Eventually, Jamie's mom told him, "Jamie, time for bed. Let's do it quickly tonight." Zane goes to his bed calmly that night. That night, Jamie goes to bed early. Goes to bed early that night, and still can't sleep until it's very late at night. And she finally gets to sleep that night. Chapter 7. Jamie woke up early because of a phone call from Lucy, and Jamie answered it. "Hello, Lucy, is this you?" Lucy responded, "Oh no, were you sleeping? I'm so sorry right now." Jamie asked, "What is it? Are you calling me at 6 in the morning?" Lucy answered simply, "I wanted to invite you to go shopping with me and Jess today, but..." Jamie asked, "Isn't it Sunday?" Lucy responded, "Yes, it is, but shops in the town over are open on Sunday, so we can go together, maybe get some new clothes, some food, and some other things." Jamie spoke tiredly. "Okay, sounds good. How about noon? We can go then." Lucy responded, "Okay, noon it is." Jamie went back to sleep for an hour until her alarm went off at 7. Jamie got dressed quickly and ate breakfast. Zane woke up to Jamie's mom calling him down for breakfast, and Zane rushed downstairs. "Okay, Mom, I'm here for breakfast." He got his plate of food and ate it quickly. "Thank you, Mom. You're the best mom ever. I love you so much. Thank you so much." His mom hugged him tightly, crying from joy. Zane was happy too, and hugged him tightly as if she was his own mother. Zane felt warm inside, like a small flame was lit in his soul. He was very happy. He was happy, very happy, and cried from joy as well. "I love you, Mom." Jamie had chosen a cool colored outfit and wore it, and she started to read the book she had been for a while. She spoke happily. "I like this book. It makes me feel at home here. I love this book. It's so good. I love it." Zane was getting ready for the day and wore a gray shirt and jeans. Jamie was brushing her hair when she remembered the shopping trip she had set up that morning. She checked the time. It was 10:30. It was 10. She said, I need to be ready to go to the store today with Lucy and Jess." She rushed to be ready for the day. She got her hair brushed and she read her book for a while before noon. Jamie was now reading a book that seemed pretty good for Zane's taste. The book had lots of action. Jane's mom walked upstairs and Zane put the book away on the shelf. And Jane's mom was none the wiser to Zane's action novel. And he was thankful for that. Jane's mom started cleaning the house as Zane rested on his bed. Jamie was ready for the shopping trip in 30 minutes. Zane was relaxing at home, not doing much, just reading the action novel. Jamie was worried about something would go wrong and felt unprepared, but kept her worries down. As the minutes dragged by, Jamie got worried that the trip would get cancelled. Eventually, Jamie gets a call from Lucy. Jamie said, "Yes, Lucy, what is it?" Lucy spoke happily. "We're here, Zane." Jamie steps outside. Wait, I need to change that. Stepped outside to see Jess and Lucy waiting for her. Jess sounded excited. "I can't believe you joined us to go shopping. It seems like only girls who go on these trips." Jane spoke, realizing her cover may be in danger now. "I just wanted to join in on the fun that you are having." "Why are you laughing at me? It's kind of rude to me." "I could have said no, but I chose to join you." Jess and Lucy were laughing. Jess spoke jokingly. "I just thought that the way you were talking was funny, so we laughed." Lucy was feeling sorry and said, "I'm sorry for laughing at you. Very sorry for what I did to you." Jamie got in the bus. So I'm going to change that to on. Jamie got on the bus to go shopping in the town over. Just whispered to Jamie, "You aren't doing a good job at keeping your thoughts down. I think I know the truth about you." Jamie got nervous and whispered back, "What is it? What do you think that you know about me?" Just whispered to Jamie, "I think you only have the body of a boy. The way you sit, the way you talk, and the stuff you like seem more girly than most boys." Jamie realized she was right and whispered, "Okay, you got me. So what about it? I don't think you care about it too much. Sorry, I'm just gonna change that. I think you should care about it too much. Do you care about it? Do you?" Just spoke as quietly as possible. "I know that you don't talk, so you can keep the illusions of going out to your mother, but what was your name back home?" "What was your name back home?" Jamie spoke softly. "My name means to be Jamie. That's what my mother just at my birth just said. Jamie, huh? Seems close to my name, isn't it? Maybe coincidence. Or maybe luck. I don't know yet." Lucy had overheard, but knew better and stayed quiet. I spoke to Lucy when she noticed that Lucy had heard the conversation. "Hey, Lucy, I don't think you need to worry about me. I'm still your friend. We can still be friends." "Can we still be friends?" "I'm sorry if I upset you. I don't know how to process that. I know the truth about you. Now I know the truth about you." Jenny felt sad and upset after, like, Lucy was, and Lucy, like, a fire was burning in. Inside Jamie. "After everything, you won't even understand me. I didn't choose to be here." Oh. "After everything, you won't even understand me. I didn't choose to be here. So understand that I still want to be friends, please." As the understanding sunk in, Lucy asked, "Then why are you here instead with your mother?" Jamie felt betrayed and cried. Slightly. Jess said, "Lucy, you just had to be rude." Jamie said, "Who he is?" I'd apologize to him. Lucy looked at Jamie, who was crying, and said, "I'm sorry. I was just upset. You lied to me for 6 days. You understand." Jamie nodded in silence. Lucy felt better. After Jamie nodded, and Jess spoke, "We only have an hour till we are there to go shopping." Lucy and Jamie looked Jess down like she had just killed the mood. Jess looked away as at her feet, her face slightly pink. Lucy spoke calmly. "Jess, you know we just did that because Zane was just crying, don't you?" Jess looked calmer now. Calmer and said, "I just wanted to help make everything calm again. I'm sorry, Jamie." Jamie said, "Hey, it's okay. We were a bit rude as well." As the three of them sat in silence, a boy said, "Hey, that girl with the black hair. Yeah, next to that boy. I like her." The other boy said, "You mean Lucy? She's way out of your league. You see her older than both of us." The first boy said, "Okay, you have a point, but I do want to talk to her." Just spoke at last. "Hey, you two. Yes, you boys. Shut it!" The two boys shut their mouths quick as possible. They said, "Thank you, just good friend." Jamie was thinking about the boys, and their words are out of her league. And other words, just spoke Jamie. "Hey, Zane, they're just idiots who don't know how to talk to a girl." Jess thought and said, "That, thanks, Jess. You're such a good person." The boys started again. Carter, Lucy is so perfect. She has amazing black hair, stunning green eyes, and her skin looks so soft. The second boy started at the first boy. "You are such a weirdo. Sharon Ray might have a boyfriend." This boy said, "And the jacket Zane, who would go out on a date with him?" Then after until Jane, "Shut the hell up! You two are morons!" They stopped laughing at once. And the second boy said when staring at Jamie, "Did you just call us morons?" Jamie spoke again, clearly. "You two are morons. I think you could get a 4% in lunch." Jess and Lucy stared at Jamie like she just best thing they could have heard that day. The boys looked hurt and upset and stayed quiet for the rest of the time. Lucy said, "You just told the police off and succeeded in your attempt. You were a legend." Jess looked at Jamie and laughed. 4% in lunch. That's amazing. Jamie said, "I know many insults from my old life." They heard the bus stop, and Jess spoke when standing up. "Finally, we're here at the mall." When the group entered, Jamie saw the bookshop and remembered that despite she could pass for 14, let's go in there. The group entered. The girls looked at Jamie as if she was a freak for being there. One of the clerks confused, "Why is there boy in the female section of a shop just said, "We were just getting some books for a friend," and our friend came along. The clerk nodded at me as Jamie found the book she was looking for, and she grabbed it. And bought it. The clerk asked, "Is it just for your friends or something?" "Or something more?" They spoke quickly. "I just didn't have book money. I would have paid instead." The clerk unchanged. "Sure, yeah, right." As they left, Jess said, "We should be the ones to buy the books, right, Lucy?" Lucy nodded and said, I'm sorry. I didn't think that the clerk would get suspicious of you." Dan looked at the floor at the food court and said, "Maybe we should get food?" Lucy spoke, trying to act normal. "Just get something a boy would, okay, Zane?" Zane was watching television with Jamie's mom, and he said, "This show is good. I like it. Thank you, Mom. I love you." Jamie's mom looked at Zane, looking happy. Jamie looked at the menu of the store and said, "I'll have the bacon bun, please." Jess looked relieved at the order and whispered, That's good, Zane. That's a man's order." So I'm going to change that part quickly. That's a male order. Lucy looked at Jamie as she sat down and started eating. Jamie spoke to Jess and Lucy. "Are you okay? You're quiet." Jess looked at Jamie and said, "You're sitting like a girl and bringing stares at us. You should sit normally." Jamie fixed it and whispered, "This better? Is this better?" Said, "Yes, it is." Saying, "That's good." The boys from the bus walked over to Jamie and said, "Why are you sitting with the girls? Are you actually a girl?" He spoke smugly. "You seem like you're not able to walk and talk on your own. Is that right?" The boy was shocked and walked away. Jess laughing, and Lucy was laughing as well. Jamie finished her food and asked, "So where to next?" Jess said, "My brother needs some new shoes. How about we go to the shoe store?" Jamie and Lucy nodded at the words, and they went to the shop together. Jamie was looking at the boy's shoes, and grabbed a pair, and then asked Jess, "Would these work for your brother?" Jess looked at the shoes and said, "These, the shoes are black and red, or red and black." Jess said, "They are so good, and the right size for him. I will buy them." And Jess bought the shoes and said, "These will go with his favorite shirt." Jamie looked at Jess and saw that she had brown hair, pale skin, and her eyes were such a sea blue. Jess asked, and she saw he was staring at her, "How are you doing that? Is it you're curious about me, or just zoned out?" Just spoke nervously. "Sorry, just suddenly confused by your hair. It's short for a girl, isn't it?" Just spoke slightly offended. "Yes, but I choose to have it this way." Lucy tried to calm down the two. Calm down the two. "Let's go and get some new clothes. Zane, have this." Lucy handed Jamie $45 for clothes. Jamie went to buy some clothes and got a new t-shirt and sweatpants. After ran into a girl who said, "Hey, Zane, what are you doing here?" Jay looked just like, "What's your name again?" The girl said, "Zane, it's me, Kelly." "Don't you remember me?" James looked happily. "Oh, Kelly, it's you. It's you. I missed you. I made some new friends." Guys spoke. Finally, it's not just us. Jamie noticed Kelly had slightly darker skin than Lucy. Kelly had black hair as well. Kelly also had brown eyes. Just walked out with Lucy and said, "Hey, Zane, who's that?" I said, "Zane, are these your new friends that you were talking about?" Just said, "Are you two friends?" Jamie spoke happily. "Yes, just my friend for years." Kelly saw Lucy and said, "Hey, Lucy, it's been a while. What happened?" Lucy stepped out. "Oh, Dad had work." Kelly looked at Jamie and said, "I was expecting you to go on a shopping trip with two girls, but I'm just going. You all wanna come?" After they got to the bus stop, Kelly asked Jamie, "Hey, Zane, can I stay over tonight for a sleepover?" Jamie responded, Sure, you are a good friend." When they got to Zane's house, Jane started unpacking from the shopping trip. Kelly saw the book and said, "You like that series of books? Those are girl books." Jamie looked at Kelly and said, "I like girl books, so what?" Zane was getting ready for bed. Kelly got into a sleeping bag as Jamie read her book. Jamie asked Kelly, "What's your view on life?" He responded, "I think it's worth as much as you think it is worth." When Kelly fell asleep, Jamie heard her say, "Oh, that's odd even for me." Jamie was surprised, but kept her mouth shut, so Kelly said, "Sleep." Kelly went to get some food, thinking, "Sorry, I'm gonna fix that." Jamie went to get some food, thinking about Kelly. Kelly walked over and from behind, Jason spoke and said, "Whoa, what are you doing? Are you hugging me?" I stopped and said, "We used to do that all the time." "What's going on? You're never like this." Well, you surprised me when you did that." I spoke up. "I was just trying to be friendly, not rude. I'm sorry." Jenny looked at Kelly and said, "Let's go get some sleep. Sound good?" Jenny and Kelly went to bed, and Zane had woken up and went to get a late night snack when Jay's mom stopped him by saying, "Jamie, what are you doing up at this hour? You should be sleeping." "I want to know what you're doing." Zane stopped walking and said, "Getting some food. Sorry, Mom. I should go back to bed." "Should I go back to bed?" Sugar said, "No, but not the happiest with you. With you right now, just get your food and go back to bed." Zane got his food and then went back to bed. So, that was chapters 5, 6, and 7 reading. And I hope everyone enjoyed that. And we'll be resuming from chapter 8 tomorrow. Or actually, whenever the next one releases. Okay, I'll probably record tomorrow though because it's been a long day. Have a good day. Bye.